What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Welcome to the RNEWS morning show. And let's just jump into it. From r/politics, Biden's Pennsylvania lead is now big enough to avoid an automatic recount. I better every loop. We've had one yes. What about second humiliation? Why is it taking them so much longer than other states to count? Are we sure Biden won? We rigged it so hard. Quote, I hope it's needle accurate to within about one vote. Show the system is working with absolute precision. Thanks for rooting for us from another continent. I'm Canadian, also rooting for you. I'll find it amusing if Trump bankrupts the GOP on the way out with frivolous recounts. Anyone broke who sends money to televangelists has only themselves and their poor educations to blame. That's part of it, but we live in a world of information. At some point its personal responsibility does take over. There's plenty of people without formal educations that 1. Don't send money to televangelists, 2. Still have access to information and research like the majority of society. You'd be surprised how often this assertion doesn't hold up in places of America where non-access to formal education, college completing high school, is endemic. This is in my opinion a very outsider-looking and POV. Source: born and raised in West Virginia, Ohio, and PA, tri-state, very familiar with rural communities in each of these states. Haha, Pay Africa. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news, UPS ends ban on beards and natural black hairstyles. I for one have refused numerous deliveries from UPS if I find that my UPS driver doesn't meet my standards for what a professional business person should look like. And I tell you, I won't be having it on my front lawn. I one time was waiting for my MacBook to be delivered and the UPS guy came up and had a trimmed beard. I got up off of the chair on my porch, looked him right in the eyes and was like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Quote, I knew a few guys in the Navy who had no shaved chits for that very reason. That said, outside of uniform grooming standards, the main reason I was told we couldn't have beards was because it interfered with making a proper seal when wearing a gas mask. Always made me curious what would happen to all those black sailors if there actually was a gas attack. Mass guess I'll die meme. Nah man, if my delivery guy has a beard, no thank you. Take it back to the warehouse and send someone to deliver it who knows what a razor is. Greater than S. Less than edit. Appreciate the award. Dreads are typically considered a black hairstyle for those that are having a hard time picturing. 1. Edit. To anyone who don't know, if a black person were to not comb their hair and keep it clean, the hair will naturally mat. It will also do it if it's kept dirty, but at a much slower rate, and it will look nasty. Keeping clean hair is essential to the dread process. Look up freeform dreads. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez raises $280,000 overnight for Georgia Senate runoffs. Grassroots organizing. Fair fight is doing great work and Stacey Abrams is a rock star. Also, here's a tweet and document link from Anjali Enjeti of They See Blue if you want to help Georgia win 2 Democratic Senate seats. Donate and follow local black and brown-led organizations that dried out the vote in their communities. This spreadsheet has donation links and social media handles. I'll add an update as we go along. Thanks. docs.google.com. Go to www.gasanate.com and donate. It will direct you to an ActBlue fund that will split your donation between each of the Georgia Democratic Senate campaigns and Stacey Abrams' Fair Fight organization to prevent voter suppression. This is the site that Stacey Abrams created just for this reason. No one respects the Reaper. She is a fundamental threat to their way of doing business and will have to fight all the way to the top. And when she gets there, they'll fall in line, but not before. I don't like all of her positions and policy proposals, but I prefer her to Pelosi, who's been there way too long. Same goes for Schumer. Radical Jon Ossoff received hundreds of thousands of dollars from notorious socialist AOC, and that's pretty much how they framed him in the ads before the election too. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News, Norway bans hate speech against trans and bisexual people. Wasn't someone in Germany arrested questioned and had property seized this month for calling the politician a C-word online because the politician was a woman. You have a right to govern as you choose. But that seems to be outside the intended goal of the laws. Edit. Looks like someone already posted that very story above. Edit 2. Didn't think this would blow up. After researching more, appeals courts have ruled that calling the female politician a C-word and saying she should be dumped on a garbage heap is hate speech. But they have only had their identities released. Reuters claims that authorities have since seized evidence. But this article was published prior. Currently, the politician wants the individuals prosecuted, but there is still a legal battle and their punishments are being debated for hate speech currently. Nonetheless, the fact that courts have ruled that insulting a politician is hate speech doesn't make me feel any better. Any Germans? These provide some additional color, as almost all recent articles regarding penalties for the 12 individuals are in German. She filed a motion against Facebook to release the identities of the people behind 22 particularly hateful messages so that she could press charges. A higher, regional Berlin court has since overruled their original ruling and decided that 12 out of the 22 comments were punishable. But Kunst is determined to take the case further and has filed a complaint with Germany's Constitutional Court, the country's highest court. www.politico.eu. You're watching the RNews show. From r/politics, Biden win in Arizona confirmed, as analysts say there is no way back for Trump. Will be an interesting day today in the life of President Tweety. Get ready. If you want some more Schadenfreude while you wait, here's Donald going through 4 of the 5 stages of grief. 4 seasons landscaping for the presidency 2024. Make it happen. 4 seasons between a pen 15 and a charred place. Your big mistake was wasting money on Reddit awards in the first place. I get them from time to time on the mobile app. Edit. Awards to give, not the coins or whatever. Edit 2. Thanks for the award. Thankful stranger. Didn't you hear? Trump has every right to challenge this. And even if he loses, we can disagree. But it's just appalling how mean the left is being. They chanted loser and booed him. I've never seen such disrespect. Heavy S. So much for the party of tolerance and acceptance. Lol. God, I hate that one. They take be kind to decent people, even if they're different than you. We're all American, and twist it into why won't you accept indecency, racism, cruelty and dishonesty. Quote. His theory that Fox is populated by buttholes is within 4 standard deviations. They made their bed, now Trump is pissing in it. And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like, and if you want to see more of the RNews show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNews show and I'll see you tomorrow.